going on, fam, friends? Crazy world we're living in, on our way up to better. We're going better, are we? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in a minute. Make sure you subscribe, you hit all the notifications, and I'll see you in a minute. It's Renaissance, man.
When the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Hey. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It is officially Monday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance, man.
Looking for another way.
I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance, man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance, man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1034 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single day. What, are you kidding me? Right, Zabrosk? What are you doing over there, ready for your woo-hoo? Top of the friggin' song? I'm ready to go, Mark. Give me the woo-hoo. No, Joanne. No friggin' backgrounds from you today. I want to do backgrounds. You can't do a woo-hoo. You're scaring off the family members. People coming down to watch the show. Joanne? I do, woo-woo. Friggin' running out the door. I'm going to watch some other stream. How dare you? Hold on a minute. You come down and disrespect the Renaissance Man Show. I can't figure. I can't figure you a Sonny. What are we doing, Sonny? I'm here, Sonny. I'm at my table, right? We got a Zabrowski situation here. Hold on a minute. Oh, I got a Grammy. You got Grammy? Good for you. Oh, thank you, Gino. I got an Espresso. Yeah, he got a freaking Grammy over there. We got a visitor today, Sonny. A Grammy winner. Boo, boogity, boogity, boo. Hold on. You got a Grammy? We got a freaking Guinness Book World winner over there. Stupid fists. You got a Guinness? No, you don't got a Guinness. You got a Grammy. Hold on, Oh, Gino, thank you for biscotte. I got a biscotte. And I got an S-Rash. What do you got? I got a Grammy. Dip-a-da-do. You got a dip. A biscotte. Into your espresso. Into a drip dry. Gino! Did you forget to put sugar in the raw? Hold on a minute. How dare you, Gino? I'm here. I'm at my table. You can't bring me a dollop sugar in the raw. No, Sonny, I don't want to hear from you with the stupid cough. You got a cough. 45 degrees. What are we doing over there? This guy, stupid Yankee cap. Why don't you wash it? Tell your wife I'll hold the friggin' cough cup. You take it off my head. Go throw it in the friggin' dishwasher. You don't know that trick? You throw a baseball cap dishwasher. It's good. You take it out. Bang, biggity, boo. Them stupid fists we can do nothing about. We can't toss those fists in the dryer and they get smaller, they shrink. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, I'm sorry, Zabrowski.
Something to live for.
Sonny, we got a Zabrowski situation. Let me get it, Zabrowski. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, all right? You come down for a little Zabrowski situation. Sonny, still drinking that coffee, I guess, right? I mean, what are we doing with that coffee cup? You think you put it down. You know, it's one of the decades. You're like, maybe this decade. It's CV season. Let me put it down. I'll put it down during CV season. I'll pick it back up when there's no longer a threat. No, but Sonny's deciding to continue. I'm going to hold it until 2074, whatever. He's dead and gone holding it still. Like, wait, Sonny died. They have him, like, in the casket. He's sitting upright holding the golf. They're like, what happened? Sonny, hold on a minute. Sonny, we came to your funeral. And no good. You there, sitting upright. No friggin' legs like now. And you're going, yibbity-yabbity-you. I told you once before, they donate your fists to the friggin' Smithsonian. They're like, oh, we want to take the Sonny fists and show it off as a mongoloid situation, right? You take his fist. Problem, each fist takes up a friggin' city block. Bang, biggity, boo. You gotta walk across 42nd. Traffic, Frogger situation, to go to see the other fist. And you want to go to see the other fist because the left fist is a little bigger than the right fist. Hold on, mana. Oh, Gino, thank you for the dollop of sugar in the raw. Bloop. Take my biscuit. I like to mix my sugar in the raw with my biscuit. Gino, is this a Stella Doro? What are we doing? Gino, gotta be a Stella Doro for me to dipperoo. I'm a dipperoo bread and basket. You gonna Stop and Shop, give me bread and basket? Gino! Sonny! He did it again. Sonny, he gave me bread and basket. I want a Stella Doro. I can't dip my bread and basket. What are we doing, right, Sonny? How dare you, Gino? I can't figure you. I just can't. You come down and disrespect the watch. No, Sonny! I've had enough! He forgets the sugar in the raw, gives me a friggin' bread and basket. How dare Gino do that? How dare we do that to the fudge? I'm at my table. When you're sitting at your table, guys, I mean, what are we doing? You're gonna leave me at the table like that? Sonny the Fist? Gino's giving me a bread and basket situation? No, Zabrowski, you can't have a bread and basket or a Stella Doro. You got paid for your woo-woo already. I'm sorry, your green room, this is my wish list every day. Like, when you go to the green room, he's got to have, this is my per diem. You got to get it. He's got a six-pack of woo-hoo, of yoo-hoo for his woo-hoo. Six-pack of yoo. But he doesn't have anything in there about a biscotte. So, no, I'm sorry, Zabrowski, you don't also just get biscotte, You get a paid gig, We go by contracts here. Oh, can you throw me a biscotte today, Mark? Hold on a minute. You can't have a biscuit. It's not in the contract. I'm sorry. No, Joanne, you get your $500, though. That's in the contract. And also, I will be sending you the couple bills for my $500 back. The only thing I'm really on the hook for each day is $2. $2. which I upgraded to caribou. So she's got a double caribou situation at 11 o'clock. We're 27 minutes away from Joanne getting her 18th caribou. Yeah, I told you, she's starting a caribou. You got to show up there and be like, oh, we could go to a zoo and see, like, you know, everything, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. No, we're going to go to a freaking caribou and just go to see caribou. That's all they got in the caribou. You show up, hanging out with caribou, boo. You're like, oh, look at, there's another one. 6,437 caribou. She lost one, so that's why we're on an odd. Should be evened out. You know, I gave her 2 a day. I gave her 2 every day. Now she's got a 37 in there. You're doing 6,837? What happened to 38, Joanne? You know, she can't take care of all 6,378. You know, sometimes you show just how little you care about those caribou, Joanne. You know what I mean? Like, we give you 2 caribou. You start a caribou. You're charging $15 a car. They're going through, taking photos. Oh, honey, don't put the window down. That caribou's coming too close. You know, and they start calling the whole freaking, everybody's a caribou there because there's never been a freaking zoo of caribou before. So it just works, you know what I mean? And they made a documentary about it also. Yeah. The Caribou King. He was a cool thing. He went to jail also. It was like, you know, someone tried to murder him. It was crazy. But the Caribou King, he was like very, you know, exotic. Yeah, they called him Caribou Exotic. You know, and he just did it, you know. When Caribou Exotic was out there doing his thing, like people were like, whew, his eyes are almost like gleaming, you know what I mean? Like, how does his eyes look like that? Freaking contacts, but they don't know. They're like, oh my goodness, he must be supernatural. No, it's freaking Caribou King. You know what I mean? You know, when you're Caribou King and they call you Caribou Exotic and you're just out there doing it, you know? People just dig it. They're like, I want to go to the Caribou and see that guy, you know? Because he's so exotic. You know, we're looking for exotic when we go out to a zoo. I don't want to go to like a zoo and see like zebra and see like, you know, bears and stuff like that and like little, you know, spiders. And I want to go to a zoo and only see caribou. Can we do that one? Joanne, no, I told you, I gave you the friggin' layout. I gave you layout for successful business. What are we talking about here? She's like, yeah, it sounds like a pipe dream. You got the freaking caribou. What are we talking about? It's not like we're like, well, the only thing we're missing is caribou. You got the freaking caribou. We're on 18 in 24 minutes. All right? You're going to have 18 caribou. That's enough to start a small caribou. You know, you don't need the 6,387. You killed one. You don't. You know, you just need a good 18 to get started, you know, and then they start to procreate as well. And now you got like the 6,874. That turns into like 64,347 caribou. You got run off your own land by the caribou. They're like, you know, they start to like coming into the house. You're like, get the hell out of my house. You got so many caribou all over your caribou. They're like, they took over your house. You're like, what the hell's going on? Is it Christmas? No, not a Christmas. Santa wasn't out there in his freaking sleigh. Just 67,000 caribou. Yeah, no, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. She said, yeah, thanks, Mark. Look at, when you wheeze as loud as you wheeze, and you file as often as you file, right? And you ask for $2, bang, biggity boo. You're getting those $2, right? I mean, I can't not give you what you asked for, you know? I throw it out there. Do you want a couple bucks? Yeah, I want a couple bucks, Mark. More like, yeah. George Soros voice over there. Also, last name Soros. Again, very odd. We're trying to figure out if there's a genealogy situation going on there. I did a 23andMe on her. Don't tell. I did have, and then I somehow got the DNA of George Soros. I'm doing a double-decker situation. We're going to see. We sent it out to the labs. I'm just waiting now. No, Joanne, I'm just kidding. We're going to get it. We're going to do the whole thing. Do a rundown here. We're doing a freaking Maury Povich. And your father is. We're doing a Maury Povich on this. Are you kidding me? Do you think you're the father Soros comes in, he's like, nah, I'm not the father. They're like, well, the survey says, or like the tests conclude, you are the father. Bang, biggity boo! The whole craze, there's that guy running around back, he's like, oh! 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 He's the father! He's the dad! Oh, you kidding me? Oh! And that's going on, right? Oh, because of a Soros situation, you got a Maury Povich. You doing a Maury Povich? You know, look, when Maury's back, you know, some things are brewing. You know, there's something a brewing when Maury's back, you know? Oh, we got, what are you kidding me? George Soros, Joanne Soros? We're doing a double-decker. Open up the friggin' manila envelope. Oh, what's in there? You are the father. Maury! Dead on! You know, it's a shame, Joanne, that we have to go and get Maury Povich back into the game, you know what I mean? In order to wrong a right. Oh, Mr. Soros, we want you to come and give a speech. We all can't wait to hear you speak. Yeah. We want to just sit there and be like, I'm going to put like amplification in my ears so I can hear it even better. Because that voice of yours, oh, it's so smooth. It's like listening to Nat King Cole when we come and listen to you, Soros, buddy. And we invite him, right? He comes in, I go. It's the first time anybody's invited him anywhere since Jabba the Hutt. He's like, oh, it's Star Wars. Last time they invited him. So he's like, the Palpatine situation was big for his career. And so he's like, okay, I'll go. He's there, right? He shows up. We do one of those, like the old, like, oh, here's a drink, Mr. Soros. He grabs a drink. We do, hey, look at that over there. Is that your co-star from Star Wars, Leia? She's back from the dead, whatever. He looks over. You take the cup, toss it in a plastic bag, right? 23andMe situation. I'm sorry, this is what we did. And he, when there was nobody in the room, and he got up to speak, and he's like, where is everybody? And we're like, nobody really wanted to hear you speak. Sorry. Well, I'm actually walking out the room as you starting your speech because that friggin' voice. You know what I mean? And yeah, you have a daughter. We think we're doing a Maury Povich situation, and we're going to let you know. He's like, what, Maury? We're like, yeah, just we'll get in touch. We'll be in touch. We'll have our attorneys reach yours. That was actually, we let Maury's producers do that. In the case of George Soros and his potential daughter, Joanne Soros, you are the father. Maury'd! You got freaking Maury'd! Right? Oh, man. You know, I mean, one day, Soros is getting Maury'd. We're like, man, I can't believe we finally got him, you know? Like, all these years, we've been trying to find a way to break through that tough exterior, you know, the Soros tough, and all, who knew? Who knew we had it right here? Affleck carditis, Joanne Soros, I wish my father loved me situation. You know, we did the friggin' Maury Povich and we're going to collect on it. All right. So I'm just letting you know, you show up tomorrow. Okay. Cause we're going to broadcast the results of the paternity test, you know? And I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. I already know the results. I just think it's interesting. You guys you're going to enjoy it. You know, that's all I'll say. I won't tell you one way or another whether or not that is George Soros' daughter over there, but I'll tell you, you're gonna be surprised. I won't tell you at all what it is. It's freaking George Soros' daughter, and I can't hold it in anymore. I got the manila envelope over here. Where was it? I'll get it tomorrow. It's Soros' daughter. I know it already. I got the call from the lab. They're like, yeah, ding, 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 buddy, you won. I said, what do I win? They said a bullet in the back of your head. Like, what? What are we doing? You know what I mean? But when Joanne was doing her thing, you know what I mean? She just wanted to be loved again. So dad left her. He's just like, look, I don't want a daughter. I got a son. I'm good, you know? I don't need a daughter. He's not weak. I know there's a daughter. There's actually the stronger of the two. Women are stronger than men, let's be honest. You think anybody else be able to give birth? I love that whole debate now. Oh, no, only that. No, you can't just say that women are the only ones that can give birth. Excuse me? Do you want to explain something to me that I don't understand about the human body and how reproduction works? Because I'm a little in the friggin' dark then. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is that is the most amazing thing that a woman can do and does to keep this humanity of existence of ours to keep going. Because I know if it was on the men to do that, we would have been done a long time ago. You think I'm going to birth my 3 kids? You kidding me? I'd be like, look, I'm good, you know? I'm good. Women are the strongest beings in this entire existence of ours. And we're fortunate enough to have them keep us in line. I want to quickly chat about, now that we've gone through our whole crazy intro, another bit that has to be dropped. What the hell was that? Freaking Maury Povich? My goodness. I can't believe we brought Maury Povich to life. Is he dead? I have no idea, but we just did him. This whole meta thing gets me thinking. I heard, and I don't know if it's true. I'd love somebody who actually, maybe someone who's Jewish out there can explain, but I heard that the Hebrew, the definition for the word meta is dead. It's like beyond life is meta. And so I started thinking about that for a second right before the show because I had a different title. I started thinking to myself how the internet, when it first was created for us, because it was around a lot longer than we were aware of it, but when we were able to access it, I remember I wrote a quote, and I wish I could find it. It was one of the first quotes I wrote. And I said, the internet will be the greatest invention of all time and also the single most destructive. And I just saw the future as like, this is going to be really bad one day when people have access to everything and there's no control. Well, the one thing I didn't understand, and I started to this last couple of years when I started my own show, is that there is a control mechanism in place. And the control mechanism is an addiction. And the reality of it is, it takes us all away from living. Okay, so just let's start with that for a second. Every time I pick this phone up in order to look at it and I'm just doing something, I'm sending a message or I'm looking at a piece of news, I'm not living in the moment like we are right now. I'm just giving this device my life. Okay? My soul is being extinguished by this. That's real. So if you take that small concept, that small, massive concern, and you say, okay, something like this meta concept of Zuckerchooch is to create a simulation world. Miyagi! I freaking got that guy! Yeah! It's to create a simulation world. So you could go in there and you could try on your own clothes and you could put yourself in any home you want. Don't go out there and earn the home that you want. Don't go out there and see yourself in the home and make it happen. Go out there and just manufacture it in a game that you could open your eyes up into every single time you want to run away from the real world. And so I get back to this concept that the idea of the internet was to have total access. Total access. But when the powers at B start to realize how dangerous that is, they take away certain things from us, like the ability to see the truth, the ability to connect with those that want to be like-minded, and they push an agenda. And that's what we've learned, is that everything's an agenda. It's been a push like no other for the last 6 months, but for the last 4 or 5 years. And all of this is a distraction. Okay, so let's just put it all together. You got a distraction. You got something that literally sucks your life away from you. And now you have a guy who's going to create a new universe, a metaverse, where you could go in there and you can live in a new life, just like that freaking movie that came out a few years ago. That was a really good movie. What happened at the end? Everybody's living in a freaking like stackables, and nobody's living. They're all living in this virtual world. This is what Mark Zuckerchooch wants to do. So the reality is, you go meta, you're dead. Your soul is gone. You've lost the ability to recognize the difference between the dream world and your reality state. And your dream world can't take you to a reality state. You got to figure out how to live here and have dreams. But you can't just pretend that this real world does not exist. And if we get to a world where everybody around us, Miyagi, there's another one. I think I got that one too. But if we start living in a world where people are literally dead to the reality around them, then they are meta. And the Hebrew word does play. And you start thinking to yourself, do you want to be a part of that? And now it looks cool, guy. Oh, it's so cool. You're there. You're in the Caribbean. You know what? Go out there and freaking make it happen and go make yourself a nice little homestead in the Caribbean if that's where you want to see yourself and be. But don't give away these moments that you get because we don't get them back. And these people want to rake in the dollars while also sucking your life away. Because if you're not a problem for them and you're stuck in some simulation world, they could run all over you, steal your freedom, whatever the hell they want to do. You're done. You don't even care. Oh, this upgrade, I had to get this upgrade. In order to do that, I had to give away my freedom. Oh, if I want to be able to get that one, oh, I need to get that one skin. Ooh, I wanted to be able to look like, the dude from whatever. I wanted to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. I want to get that skin. So now I'm in the game as Arnold. I had to give away my freedom in order to do that. I was fine with it. I got that skin. Again, this is one man's perspective, one man's concern, and this isn't anything new. I've been pretty clear about this. I think he's not a good person. Any person who's out and out tried to shut down shows like this for the last couple of years because they have a different agenda, I don't think are good people. And again, you can go to Facebook right now. I've been on for 1,036 days in a row. There's nobody watching. They don't share my content. Even when I put out content, nothing gets views. I'm in a hole on Facebook deeper than YouTube. And so Zuckerchooch is not a good person. And that's why, I come up with joking names like Zuckerchooch and Zuckerdick, but at the core, he really is a chooch. And I don't know if you know what the word chooch means in Italian, but it's not a good word, and I think it's a-hole. But the reality is I don't think he's a good guy. If you look, he's got no soul. He's even joked. He said, well, I used to be human. I mean, I am human. And he's freaking not. I think he's a cyborg. He definitely has no soul. And anybody who can, he's made comments about the Adreno stuff before. Like anything about this guy is not on our side. And the reason you know that to be true is because they literally stole the thing that happened last November. They suppressed every story that could have helped you make a judgment. Anything that would have given you some sort of clarity on what decision to make. Who do I want to vote for? They stole that from you. They stole it from you. How do I know that? Because I put out 35 episodes of the DJT show and they were freaking hilarious, but they were based in truth. And nobody saw them. Because they get terrified when the truth comes out. Because it shows them for what they really are. And this is what I really want to ask you. I've heard before that these elites, these people who want to have power over us have to tell us what they're doing to us. If he freaking calls his company Meta, and we are like, yeah, Meta, dead, and he's telling them I'm freaking killing you. And you're like, I'm on board. They have to tell you what they're doing. They have to tell you their evil plan. Meta, we're going to kill you. We're killing your soul. You won't have an existence. You're not going to want to go back into the real world and go and drive down the road and see someone else driving a better car than you, having the better job than you, better house than you, better whatever it is. They're going to pitch this as that the virtual world is better than the real world. And the crazy thing is the sheep in this world are going to say, bah. You get one life, you get one moment. That's why I don't turn the TV on. I shut that garbage off. I'd rather be here with you. I'd rather be in the moment, create a piece of music, laugh a little, talk about what's actually going on. But I refuse to sit upstairs and indulge in any of this mockery that they're throwing. I mean, it's crazy. I think because we're here in the light and just seeing things for what they are, I go back out there and I feel like dirty. I go out there and I hear a story and I feel dirty all of a sudden. It's crazy. Like my soul, everything's just like, ugh. I hear these freaking stories and I see the lies. And I'm like, I can tell from the byline how much of a lie it is. And then I start reading and I'm like, oh my, is anybody believing this? Yes, they are. Look, they're all believing it. Scary times when people want to live in the virtual world and they're going to cheer on someone who says, I'm going to kill you. That's what I'm going to do, is take your soul from you. And you're going to be so addicted to what I'm going to give you. The Zucker Chooch. They can't do it without telling you what they're going to do, is what I've heard before. Someone tell me what that is. But you can't. It's something weird within like this believing in the bad guy thing, you know? And like you have to tell people the evil you're doing, and you have to be very open about it and say, yeah, we're doing this. And like, and they may think you're joking, and that's probably the good thing, because if they thought you were serious, they would probably take you down. But people do it, and they put it right in the surface. You see these stars, they do these weird hand signals and all this weird stuff. I don't understand what any of it means. That's why I did have a chuckle a few weeks back when one of our subs was like, you keep doing this thing where you're doing this, is there some deep meaning thing you're doing with your hands? I'm like, guys, I'm the most physical comedian you're ever going to find in your life. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm trying to be funny. You know what I mean? I'm not like, let me be funny and then also put out some weird, you know what I mean? Like sort of like elitist some signs, like, and first of all, that would never be the truth. You know, you're not broadcasted, you know, through a show here that has this depth of connection, you know? You know, you go onto a show that has millions and millions of subscribers and there's a freaking power to that show. And you're like, wait a second, there's a connection there. We've been here for 1,036 days in a row trying to find people to join us. So the reality is we are as far away from the evil of this world as possible. And that's why it's hard for people to find us. We are the complete opposite side of the hemisphere. And everybody's over there right now. They're all there. They're just stuck on the other side of the friggin' globe, whatever the hell we are living on. Who the hell knows anymore? Nobody knows. Like, there's so much freaking information, misinformation. I saw another great video today. Holy cow, from like the 40s or 50s. Antarctica. There's no freaking ice. No ice. It was like beautiful land. They're showing it. They're like, yeah, miles and like just land. Lakes. It was like 43 degrees, the lake. How does you do that in Antarctica? 43 degree lake. That means that it's got to be what? I mean, the water being 43 means it's not frozen. So what's the air temperature then? 50, 52? Whatever time of year that was that they were flying through? There's something we don't know. There's something they don't want us to know in the 1950s for the whole world to get on board and create some sort of treaty and say nobody can go there. Nobody can fly over. Like, what? You don't agree on anything except for now a CV. There's the two things that are based in us, our destruction. Why don't we have access, or why aren't we able to do any discovering in Antarctica? Oh, well, it's about saving the wildlife. Yeah, you give a crap about that, right? Plastic bottles all over the place. You care about the freaking wildlife. You care about the saving the planet. It's a bunch of horse crap. But nobody does anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it because I think there's something bigger. You know, I wrote a song a while back called Down in Hollow Earth. We're going to play it in a second because we're basically like right on. I'm tying this in because of this. I don't know why I got to this, but the idea that there could be a hollow earth, the idea that we could be in not necessarily a globe, but in more of like a, you know, a rounded, like a table, you know, where it's something that it is round, but it's also like flattish, roundish. You know what I mean? Like I always wonder, like, I think people would have like a sheet. No, I don't think anything's a sheet. I do wonder if it's something that's just really freaking deep and like, you know, it's rounded in a way, but it's not round, you know, and I don't think it is round anyway. But who the freak knows? I know that all the images we've ever seen are not truthful images because we've never gone high enough up to see the earth that wide before and get it all. Like, you know, you've seen space station imagery. They're doing this wide angle thing. You know what I mean? That's the only way you can get the image. You're not getting a clean shot of the globe like that. We don't have any shots. Like, where's the hell of freaking... I love that. People are like, why don't you just have... What was the name of that one we put out there? We sent out years ago. like Galileo or whatever. They're like, why don't you just turn that thing around and have a snap a couple of shots of the Earth for us? What are we doing here? You know? But like, no, it's all computer generated images, I believe. I don't know. But all this stuff again is it starts to go down the rabbit hole of like, how far do you want to go on this? And what information are you going to look at? Who's truthful and who's just kind of talking like I am, saying, oh, well, what if this is this? And what if this is another thing, you know? My song Hollow Earth is a great representation of this. So I was basically watching a TikTok and I saw a 60-second TikTok about Hollow Earth. And a couple things I picked up in there. They said the entrance was between two mountains. And they said that, you know, that there was like all these different animals and like different wildlife and all this different, you had all these different plants. And I think they saw like a, it's not an elephant. What's the one that died? I can't even think of it right now. The tusks. Woolly mammoth. There was a woolly mammoth down there. And so this is what, you know, and this guy was reputable. Admiral Byrd is a real deal. This is an admiral. You know what I mean? This isn't somebody who's just like, oh, I was a ship, you know, mate. Oh, I was out there just swapping the deck. No, this is a friggin' admiral. Admiral Byrd. Check it up. And when Admiral Byrd told his story, but they took away all of his, you know, documentation, and when things like that happen, you're like, yeah, there's more to this story, you know? Information being swept under a rug and, you know, telling people one thing when it could be something else, not letting people know the truth. Why are we in a world like that when we have access to everything else? You have to question that. Like, we can access anything, right? You just go online, you type it in, you get some information, mostly not what you're looking for until you dig. You go to DuckDuckGo or whatever. You're not getting the information you want now. They've learned how to suppress all the scary information for them. Just like they suppress anything that could be detrimental to their message. This show's detrimental to the message of the world. The message of the world right now is, hey, let's divide. That person hates you. Oh, that person hates you too. And guess what? I hate both of them. So stupid. It's like, that's not the world. That's just some stupid crap agenda created last year. And it bothered me so much when we're in the middle of this. And I'm like, why am I the only I'm not in politics. I'm not in the news. I'm doing my own show here. It's about keeping away from all that. But I'm like, why am I seeing that like all these different groups are becoming like a major part of our society? And then I'd say, well, you know what's weird though? I feel like we're going to get to November and then we're not going to hear from those groups anymore. Because as soon as they get what they want, then they're no longer going to give them a voice. Well, guess what freaking happened? November came and went. I've not heard anything from those groups. You know what I'm talking about? Those couple of groups that were just all over the news every day. They gathered billions and billions and billions of dollars, and they were on the news all day, every day, and everybody's like out there saying like, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist. And that was the pitch in order to get everybody to say the guy there was a bad guy. We got to get him out and put a guy who literally poops his pants in a triple diaper on a daily basis. We got to get that guy. And so we had this crazy, you know, energy going on in the world, right? And it baffles me how people went along. And they were like, yeah. And they suppress it all. So suppress the potential truth in order for people to make the correct decision in November. They just push all the things that will make you hate one side. They didn't let you see any of the truth about the side that was really hateful. And there's a lot of stuff there. I mean, I was putting out what I saw, and it was more in a satirical manner, but there are people who are literally shining a light on what the atrocities, and then they just be shuttered or censored, or the videos would be pulled, and it's like, you know, it baffled me. It just baffled me. You know, I created that Hunter bit in July. That was 5 months before, and nobody saw it. And then a week and a half before, they're like, oh, this Hunter thing. I'm like, guys, I ran that 4 months ago. I was like the second person to drop that story. I took it from OAN, and I just made the bit that night. So they dropped it, and that night I made episode 19 of the JB. I'm going to play that for you guys in a little bit, the DJT show. But right now I want to play you Down in Hollow Earth. I think this song is crazy. Down in Hollow Earth. And I just, the fact that this happened, the way it happened, is quite insane. Let's see. I haven't listened to this in a while. I don't even know if I had the lyrics at the bottom yet. I wasn't sure if I did this yet. The lyrics at the bottom is a newer thing. So just try to listen in if they're not there. Let's see.
I'm Glenn Youngkin, candidate for
Glenn.
governor, and I sponsor.
Good to see you, Glenn. Thanks for coming out, Glenn.
How are you being so chill about this?
Chill about what?
Let's share this one, fam.
Hiding undercover. Undercover night. No one is creeping. No one is watching now. And you stare out into the field. Then you run. Dash through the night. Morning come, you made it 500 miles. Somewhere south of Detroit. You're almost halfway there. You're halfway out to anywhere. Somewhere else would be welcome right now. Down in Holloway. Turn the windshield wipers on. Rain pouring down on the car. Pelting with a hailstorm. And the earthquake says you look out the window and the lake starts to dissipate. Yeah, there's a crack in the surface of the earth. The water's sinking down into hollow earth. Oh, there's a world in there, a world beneath the feet. It's crazy that we've been living here without any inkling of the truth. Oh, down in hollow earth, yeah, you're down in hollow earth. We take a trip to Antarctica, yeah. You can't take a plane, it's rough terrain. You gotta figure a way out, maybe from the tip of Brazil. And you can make the long trek. Antarctica, looking for the way in to hollow earth, yeah. I think there's a way, I think it's between two mountains, yeah. Just descend down into a new understanding, yeah. Technology, so much more advanced than we can imagine, yeah. They got their own sun, yeah, it's reverse everything, yeah. You're looking at the core of the earth, it's as bright as the sun. Oh, and around it is just this pure blue sky. It's a crazy, my oh my. Gravity's in reverse, yeah. I can't figure out what's worse, to be inside or out. Oh, the chemtrails falling down. Oh, I don't know if I can go through the night again, up above the earth again. I'm staying down here, oh, I'm gonna make my life clear. Got guitar on a beat seat, I'm gonna make my own beat. Gonna sit on that street over there on a hollow beat seat, yeah, making something sweet. Wake up, was it all a dream? I can't remember how I got there in the first place. No, I just have these flashes, these glimpses of these moments that I was living in. Or was I really, was I maybe on some sort of lucid dream? It made me feel like it was reality, but I don't think it was now. Down at Pires, that show. Gonna turn those people to the light and bring them up into the daylight above ground. Maybe we can get along. Yeah. They took my camera when I left the place. Yeah. They took all my images and they pressed erase, and there's no coming back. Just my memory come to the surface. Share the stories with you. Maybe you can come there too. If at least I share the details, you can relive it with me. Yeah. My time in Hollywood, I'm not going back, but I'm writing it all down and I'm sharing it all. We hope that the world can know there's peace to be made. At least there was that night when I went on that stage and rocked that show all night. Yeah, down in Hollywood. Oh, down in Hollywood. Yeah, down in Hollywood. Oh, down in Hollywood.
This is a Tarantino moment for you. Wow. Told a story about going to Hollow Earth. Interesting. We are closing in on the 1000th day in a row of the Renaissance Man show. And all these songs keep happening. Seems like anytime I grab... remake a song. It's just sitting over there. She's like, pick me up. I'm like, nah, dude. I can't even get to the amount of content I got ready to go. You want me to go make another one with you? Like, really? That's... No, stop. No. No, we're not playing music. Okay, stop. Just please play my strings. How many times do I have to tell you that, like, I'll play you when I feel like playing you? You know, I'm not going to just pick you up because you want me to play you. You know, I will play the guitar because I want to play the guitar, not because the guitar's like, hey, can you play me? I really want to jam. I want to be jammed right now. No, I'm sorry. You want to be jammed when I don't want to jam you. Because if I jam you when you're jamming and want to be jammed, we're going to write a new song. And then we're going to be like, what do we do? Because we have all these other songs that still need to be released. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, really? You want to make another one now? Like, we're here, you know? And you want to now make another... I can't figure out what this guitar is doing. Like, he's just won't stop yippity-yapping in my ear. Please play me. I'm just sitting here and I want to be played right now. You don't hear that? What the freak? I'm the only one hearing this freaking guitar all in my ear right now. Play me right now. You don't freaking hear that? What? I don't know. It is loud. It's getting louder. Deafening, really. No, you are not going to win this time, guitar, okay? You're not going to win. I'm not going to pick you up and, like, you're all of a sudden, you'll be like, no, sorry. That's not going to happen here. I'm going to just drive through it, and we're going to do the show. It's comedy time. We're going to just do... Are you kidding me? You won't stop? You're not going to keep doing that one riff in my ear over and over? Play me right now. What the freak? You don't win. You don't win. You're not winning. Okay? I just feel like playing right now. I feel like playing right this second, okay? You were like, I just felt like playing right now. So that's why I'm grabbing you. It's not like you win, all right? You think, I'm the winner because I'm in Gibson. No, listen, you're a good guitar. I like you, like playing you, but I just feel like playing right now, okay? So I win. Are you kidding me? We gotta write another one, Mark. Seriously, like, you guys know. I know you're on the other end listening to the whole thing. You're like, oh my goodness, yippity yappity you, Les Paul. Good old Les with his yippity yaps, right? Look, I can't blame him. He does like to be jammed. You know, he's like, hey, can you please jam me out? I'm like, look, I don't feel like doing it right now, but I do right this second, so I'm doing it now. I win. I hope you hear that. I won, and you didn't. But you did win because I tuned you. So now you win because you're going to sound as pretty as possible. But I still win, not you, Les Paul. Okay? Sorry. I was going to play We Are the Sun, but this song popped up, and it's a beautiful song, delicious. Jam.
That's cool.
Everything is possible, fam. We'll do We Are the Sun right after this.
Suddenly, the rain starts pouring down. It's covering me from head to toe, and I can feel my soul start to quiver. The pensive man will always find a way, going to look from all angles and going to find a sliver of hope. Yeah, watching with your jaw on the ground. How they do it, I couldn't figure it out. That seems impossible. I told you before, that's not the word, no. It's apostrophe missing there. I'm possible. I'm possible. When you walk across the street and wondering where you got to be in 15 minutes, but you keep going cause your heart tells you got something desiring and you got to make it there, and you won't stop and get your share. Get it? The beat keeps on rocking through the night, keep talking like a clock, going not sleeping anymore. No, I got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. You got to keep on going into the night, into the day, into the face of darkness, hey.
possible. Don't listen to the noise, no. Anything's possible. If you put your head down and go. If you put your head down and go. People keep saying you don't got what it takes. You got to show them that you're earthquake. Yeah, you're gonna make that work. Yeah, you got to get up, give it your all. Nothing gonna stop you if you gonna give it everything you got. If you give it all you got. Possible, yeah. Nothing's impossible, no, not anything is possible. Nothing's impossible, no, anything is possible. Nothing is impossible, no, anything is possible. You got to go up and go, you got to give it your all. You got what it takes. You got to keep on, not to be take. You got to stop it, not to get in your way. Yeah, you just got to show, no matter what they say, got to go. And you got to go, and everything's possible. Yeah, oh, say everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, yeah, I said everything's possible. Everything's possible. Possible. You put your head down and go, you gotta get it. Put your head down and go, nothing gonna stop you, no. Cause everything's possible. Yeah, I say everything's possible. In the dark world, gonna be the light, gonna shine bright, gonna take down that sunlight. I'm gonna bring the sunlight. Yeah, we're gonna be so bright. Yeah, nothing gonna stop me now, cause everything's possible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause everything is possible. Yeah, everything's possible.
Throw that pick, dude. Throw that freaking pick, dude. Oh, you didn't throw the pick? How dare you not throw a pick? That's a pick throwing situation right there, right? What are we talking about? You're going to do everything as possible, not throw a freaking pick? Oh, goodness. You know, when that happens, sometimes I have to question myself. You know, what are you thinking, Mark? I want to say hi to Cheryl Niles. You know, here, she took her little time off. She was on the friggin' Nile. They stole it from her. I don't know if you guys know this. This is an old story. But poor Cheryl Niles, the family, they used to own the entire tributary. They had it all. It was all theirs. You know, you wanted to bring something in, up and down the Niles, usually just up. It's one way. You know, what are you going to do? Let's downstream it, and you're going to be like, I'm going against the stream. You do a one-way situation on the Nile, right? And when you're doing it, like the Niles family was like, you can have access, but then they stole it from her. You know, just not fair is what I say. And then they were like, we're going to take away the S. We're just going to get rid of the S. And so now we'll just call it the Nile, you know. And really, you got to, that's a Mark Della situation. You got to go back and see, you know what it used to be? The Niles. And people are like, oh, I'm going on the Niles. Oh, you're going to go take a trip on the Niles? They used to, until they were Mark Della'd. And then everybody was like, oh, the Nile. Yeah. It's almost like the time I was Abraham Mark Lincoln and you just don't remember, you know? The Emancipation Proclamation of 1863. When you have an Emancipation Proclamation situation going, and you're Abraham Mark Lincoln, and you're going to the Ford Theater, and you know that it's not going to be good, like you're going to go in, but you're not coming out, you know, that type of situation, but you do it anyway because it's for mankind. You can't change, you know, the future. You can't change the events of the past. So when I went back, Abraham Mark Lincoln situation, yeah, I was very, very careful to just follow through, you know. Lee Harvey. I was like, oh, there he is. Okay, no, I'm in the right place, right time, you know. And we did it, you know, because we had to get the Marklamation situation to be like really appreciated. And then now I think they call him a racist somehow. Somehow he's a racist too. But anyway, I don't know. But you know what? When you have it, I mean, like, look, this is the reason why I detached myself. I detached myself from Abraham Mark. I didn't want people to be like, you're a racist too. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm here every day for the world, man. What are you talking about? I'm here for a screen. I'm like, what are we talking about here? This is the problem with an agenda in a world that just wants to fight. You know what I mean? And that wants to sling hatred and controversy in order to create some sort of stir, you know? And it works so well. And I think the problem is when it's misguided and when it's a straight up lie and people can't acknowledge or even recognize that it's a lie because they're too close to it. This is why I say this is such a great thing for all of us. We get to step away from that. So we're not too close to it for too many hours a day. We all get 22 hours, 21 hours a day of that garbage for 2 to 3 hours every day. We're here together. We're living in the moment. We're not paying attention to any of that other stuff. And then we're able to really see it for what it is because we're stepping away. I really think that's what it is. We step away. When you're too close to anything in life, it's hard to make it, you know, a clear judgment. It's very hard to see things for what they are. That's why the fear plays so well. You can't make critical decisions when you're living in fear. You will do what you're told when you're in fear. There's a sad truth. There's a sad truth that when the Auschwitz, you know, atrocity took place, when Hitler did what he did, there were, if you look at, there's like photos, there's like 15 men with machine guns, maybe 20 people with machine guns, and thousands of people lined up to go to their death. All they would have to do is all bum rush at once and take them down and say, look, we're not going to let you kill us. But they were in fear and they did what they were told. And this is my problem is when you start to question the truth you're given, and when you know it's not the truth, you have to question everything. You have to step back and say, okay, well then what is truthful? If the people are supposed to be telling me the truth or not, then what is truthful? And that's where you start to really open up your own rabbit hole and start to dig in. I saw 4 articles that were quite interesting. One of my Facebook friends posted this, and it was 4 different articles. One of them was Forbes, guys. Forbes magazine posted this one, and it said, don't go down a rabbit hole and don't question science. Don't do your own research and question science, it said. 4 different articles in 4 major publications telling you to not question science, to not do your own research. This is straight up a scary thing when they're telling you, no, don't go look. It's like there's a famous Bill Gates little, it's like a 30-second blurb where he's talking about he met with Trumper. And he's like, yeah, he wanted me to find out if we should look into, Vaxaroo side effects. And I was like, no, you don't want to go down there. You don't want to do that. And he's like, creeper, you know what I mean? That's why this thing about Meta, like telling you what they're going to do before they do it. And if you're on board, then you've given your soul to them. I'm not saying I'm not going to check it out and be like, what the hell is this thing? But I'm not getting on board. I want to see what it is so I can report to you guys. But anybody who's going to decide to shut this world off in order to turn another world that's not real on is dying on the real existence. They're dying in the real world. They're not even here anymore. They've checked out. So be very careful about this Meta. You don't want to be that guy and you're all of a sudden, in some basement, but you're living in a castle. You live in an island somewhere. Oh, it's so nice here. Is it? Because they come knocking down the door because you can't pay your bills because you were living in some freaking fantasy world. Create your world. Look, I work real estate every single day in order to show up with you guys every night. I'm going to show up every single day until this is my reality, until this is all I do, is that I show up and I'm with you. It may take me forever. It may never happen, but I'm going to keep showing up. And most importantly, because I believe so much in what we do here. And I truly believe that any time I spend away from what we do here is actually a waste of my time. It's not, I'm a very good real estate agent, but that's not what I'm meant to do with my life. I'm not meant to spend all my time going and finding properties and calling a client that I know is looking for this type of property. That's not why I was born. I was born to do this show. So that's why I appreciate you guys helping get the word out, because, we've been doing it. We've been showing up. So I got something for you guys, because the reality is you can't let the man ever get you down. You got to truly believe in your visions, and you have to stand up and go for them. And the only reason I know that is the truth of life is because each and every one of us is powerful. We have so much power within us we don't recognize until it's too late. I've found mine. I'm going to figure out how to continue to explore it and share it. And in that, I think it will get stronger.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hockley from Sandy Hook Promise.
Fam and friends,
I know this is hard to hear.
We are the sun.
all that negativity, yeah, you got it all inside you. It's a drain you. It's holding on to your core. You can't get rid of it. You got to let it go. You cannot let it take your soul. No, you cannot let it be a part of you. You need to detach it from your everyday. Just show up and we'll help you with that. Yeah, we'll help you with that. 'Cause we are the sun. When it's dark outside, we'll be the light. Scorching earth with darkness, and will extinguish their hatred, their fear-based propaganda, slowing us down no longer. No, they can't stop what we got here. It's bound to blow out this atmosphere. Yeah, 'cause we are the sun. Yeah, we are the sun. We are the sun, yeah. We are the sun. Dark outside, and we are the sun. We are the sun. We are the sun. When it's dark outside, we'll be the light. Fire back, yeah. So let fire back, yeah. We are the sun. We are the sun. Yeah. We are the sun. We are the sun. We are the sun. It's dark outside.
Throw in a freaking pick. When you write a song like We Are the Sun, you better throw a freaking pick. Whew. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I gotta keep this ball rolling a little bit. This is another track from the new album, which is out. It just came out today. Well, yesterday. But it's fully available today on iTunes, on Spotify, on Apple Music, and probably on others too. It just has, I haven't seen, but most likely. This song right here, another beaut that needs to be shared. It's called Same Story, Just Another Day.
Slow down, going wild for the night. Wondering if we're gonna find a way into the lights. Dressed with the
fear that they're creating. Yeah, they don't want us to come together, no, they're deflating our human connection. Yeah, they're saying let's drown them out until they don't care. Until they see them bodies drop left and right. They say I don't care, cause they're hiding behind a mask. And say what the hell and give me a flask. I'll drink my sorrows down. Just another day, yes. It's just another day. Meander around, looking for an answer, yeah. You're hearing the sound of the ocean crash along the beachside property. And people are sitting back wondering if they're safe from the lies. Don't seem like you're safe from a thing to me. Same story, just another day. It's the same story. Just another day, yeah. It's the same story, just another day, yeah. Yeah, he's sitting on a mountain high. He's looking down with a smile from wide to wide, from ear to ear. You know he's happy as can be, cause he made profit while he watched people die in misery. Hey, but that's what they're all about. These silly people that just wanna drown us out. Just another day, same story. Just another day, yeah. Same story, just another day, yeah. 'Cause we're all vulnerable, vulnerable to the lies, yeah. 7 years, yeah, they're putting it on you, pushing the fears on a generation old, and killing us all. It's the same story, just another day, just another day, oh, just another day, yeah. Oh, you're losing days, losing hours, you're losing months and years. You didn't know, but till you're sitting in your recliner saying, where'd it all go, where'd it go? I'm sitting here in misery now. Gotta go out and live, my friends. Don't listen to this generation of lies. Yeah, they're trying to kill us one by one from the inside. It's the same story, just another day. It's the same story, just another day. Well, if we keep on pushing them, keep on pushing them down. We keep on pushing them, we keep on pushing them down. Same story, just another day. Same story, just another day. Just another day. Oh, just another day. Same story, just another day. Same story, just another day. It's the same story. It's just another day. Oh my. Has anybody having an issue with the chat window? Let me see. Let me check. I just got a message from our lovely Dana, and I think she's having an issue with the chat. Let me just see if it's happening on my end too. It looks like it's working on my end. Let me know if you guys are having an issue. Guys, same story, just another day. That's good. I mean, that's a good tune, dudes. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, good tune, dude. But like when you got a world like we're living in right now, right? And they keep telling you like lie after lie after a lie. You know what you need is a song called Lie After Lie After Lie. Yeah, guess who wrote it?
You're sitting in front of them right now. Yeah, check this out. This one right here, it's called Lie After Lie After Lie, and it's a society song, so check the lyrics at the bottom. Share it with your friends who like freedom. Yeah, and the people who don't, share it with them too and say, look, this is what you're, you gotta know. You gotta know what the truth, though, about what's happening. This is it right here. We can't get it. You can't get it over there on Meta. Deda. You can't go get it on Deda. You can't go get it on Zuckerchooch book. You can't go get it anywhere, but you can. You know what I mean? So, this is when we expose the lie after lie after lie.
In a crazy time, crazy world. People acting out of sorts, yeah, fear-driven, psychological. This hindrance is bringing you down to your knees. Yeah, you're praying all day long, hoping that someone's watching down from above. They can hear the sound of your prayers, the sound of your voice. 'Cause I don't know what to do any longer, I'm losing faith in humanity, yeah. It don't seem like we care for each other anymore. It's just lie after lie. It's just lie after lie. They're just stacking up the lies like a gem blocks. Yeah, someone's pushed them over and yelling Jenga on the side. Yeah, lie after lie, lie after lie after lie. Whoa, severe lockdowns, freedom's gone. Whoa, it's all wrong. Grab your gun, I'll meet you around the corner. Someone coming back, tell us where next in line. You've been stuck for too long, waiting for some energy to come your way, waiting for the world to wake up before it's too late, yeah. But they're not getting the memo, no. Oh, I must be a Elijah-tarian. No, I ain't handling your lies no more. Oh, it's the same old story. Same stories and over taking you down. No. Shut off all of that bad news. Yes, do nothing for you. No, it's keeping you at a low vibration. Yeah, we're trying to get your frequency up. Yeah. Trying to get you to share some of the smile, show you care about a dying world, yeah. If you care, you do what you can to get these words out there to the people that don't know, 'cause they can't find it, 'cause someone's stepping all over me and you. Whoa, severe lockdowns, freedom's gone. Whoa, it's all wrong. Grab your gun, I'll meet you round the corner, someone coming by to tell us we're next in line. People getting complacent, we gotta shake it up. We gotta scare them all over again. Tell them there's a new strain. Yeah. Oh, nothing gonna penetrate this wall of light and love and positivity. You're welcome anytime. Just leave all that baggage at the door. Yeah, because we need to come together away from all the lies. Yeah. We get one moment, 1 second, one breath to take. The question is what you're gonna do with it, what you're gonna make of it. Are you gonna let it out, or are you gonna cherish it? You're gonna make the most of it. Severe lockdowns, freedom's gone, whoa, it's all wrong. Grab your gun, I'll meet you round the corner, someone coming back, tell us we're next in line. Lie after lie. Everyone living lies, lies, lies.
If you're over the age of 35, this is how much earwax is trapped.
Oh my goodness, that's some madness, isn't it? You know, I want to play you guys a little something. You know, we just released album 10, so of the year. You can go to iTunes, you can go to Spotify, listen to it for free. Just want to get it out there. Like, just share it. I don't care if it's bought. I just want to get it out there. These songs need to help people through this time. This time we're living in is crap. You know, I can't stand every time I tune into any sort of TV channel, I'm just getting pitched, you know? Like, I don't need to be pitched. You know, I want to get something. I want to be able to feel something like real. Everything I get is sugar coated, and I can tell right off the bat it's filled with, you know, 7 layers of crap that I have to get through in order to figure out what's underneath, and I don't even want to do that anymore. I just stepped away, you know, 36 days ago. The craziest thing in the world is I've never been happier showing up here with you guys. I got the greatest family in the world. I love my family. And when my kids go to sleep and, you know, the night is over, I come down and I do my show here. And it's just been so much fun. And I think it's been a personal, mental release for me. So I haven't had any struggles over this the last 2 years. And I think people have had a hard time, you know, dealing with this lockdown situation. I mean, listen to the lyrics of that last song, severe lockdowns, freedom's gone. Whoa, it's all on. This is all on. You know what I mean? It's like full force on us. And, you know, a lot of people I think would have a hard time with that if they didn't have that step away. And that's why I say it's such an important thing to find in your life, whether it's here or somewhere else, where you can get away from the noise for a little while and reflect so you can say, holy cow, I have a different scope on this. You know, I'm looking around and I'm saying, if all day long I'm grabbing this negativity, it's just killing on me, right? How the hell am I going to recognize what feels good? You can't even see what feels good anymore because you're so used to taking from that and finding something from that that keeps you going. I don't know. I'd much rather show up here with you guys and just keep it, you know, positive and see this family grow in time. I don't have any other thought except like, what can we create today? Yesterday was so much fun. We are finishing up Three's Company, the movie. We're now doing BB Poo Poo. The crypto of 2022. Hold on a minute. Guys, when you're talking crypto 2022, if you don't know about BB Poo Poo, I'm going to actually just throw you a little section in here. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's very long. But the first episode, which is going to be part of the movie, I want to play you the phone calls. You need to see how BB Poo Poo got off the ground. Okay. You have to understand that it's all about confidence. All right. And if you're not going to do the confidence situation, you're going to be in trouble at the end of the day. People are going to be like, oh, BB Poo Poo.
She was the first black female Republican, first.
All right, easy does it. Everybody's with these freaking political. I need you to pitch some political thing to us. All right, we're not into it. All right, we're here to just tell you that you suck. Let's talk about CV. Guys, right there, that's the Bang Biggity Boo. That's the scene from BB Poo Poo. And this is a very, very long scene. I don't know. I mean, I could play the whole thing, but I don't think we need to. I want to get to the phone. The crypto of the coin of the future, BB Poo Poo. Oh, goodness. I realized the other day, but I now can receive donations in crypto, which is pretty cool. So if you have one of those crypto stocks that's dying, it's going into the dirt, you can just be like, hey, here you go, Mark. I'll take it. And I'll be like, yay, it's now worth negative. Somehow it's worth less. How is it worth less than when you gave it to me? Now it's worth underneath the dollar. I can't even get, I went to try to, and it's gone. When I lost money, how did I even buy it? How did I lose money? What happened there? You passed it over to me and gave me a negative? I'm looking at my portfolio. Oh, look, I got that really nice thing that came through. Oh, look at that. It's the Bibu Poo Poo. Oh, the Boo Boo Poo Poo coin came through. Ooh, that one's going to go hot. That's what I heard. They donated it. Renaissance Man Show. They're around there. Hey, we got the Boo Boo Poo Poo coin. Let's give some to Mark because we appreciate the show he does. Coming out every day for 1,000,007 days in a row. That's awesome. Thank you. Here you go. Here's some Boo Boo Poo Poo. This is a really new coin. It's going to go through the roof. If it doubles, triples, and quadruples all in once, you're going to be like, yay. You gave me the Bibu Poo Poo. I take it. I put it in the portfolio. I'm looking at it. It goes way red to the point where I'm like, wait, I got to go into my pocket? Like, what do we do? What happened? I was supposed to get a donation gift situation. Now I'm in the friggin' red. I got to sell things. I'm going out to sell the guitar. I got to go pay a friggin' thing. I don't know. They gave me a donation. Now I'm in the red. What are we doing? Guys, try to give me Bitcoin. Like, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're going to give me Bibu Poo Poo? You give me the Bibu Poo Poo. Well, we're in the middle of trying to do like a Bitcoin situation. No, Joanne, they want to give me Bibu Poo Poo. I'm still giving you doll hairs. You better freaking chill on it. I don't even want to hear from you. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is this. Unless you have like an extraordinary amount of Bibu Poo Poo to send my way, don't go with the Bibu Poo Poo. Go with something a little bit more like, top shelf, Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the good ones. Those are the ones you want to share. And you give me a full one. You don't give just like you're just like, hey, here you go. Here's a freaking Bitcoin. Here you go. Here's a freaking 20 Ethereum. That's how you roll. Like, that's you showing love. I get it. But when you start Bibu Poo Pooing it, like, I don't want that coin. That's that coin. What is Bibu Poo Poo going to do in 2022? That's what we want to know. What is Bibu Poo Poo going to do in 2022? It's a new song I'm writing. Bibu Poo Poo gonna do, but 2022, we don't know yet. We gotta pay attention. Every day you open up Coinbase, you're like, ooh, Bibu Poo Poo, it's doing all right today. Down in the friggin' red. How did it go like purple? What is purple? Hey, Joanne, what's purple? I went from red to purple. Is that good? Where are we? I'm in the friggin' like Twilight Zone. I got a Bibu Poo Poo situation. In my portfolio, I got 1.5 billion Bibu Poo Poos. I'm looking at them right now. The Bibu Poo Poo 1.5 billion is now worth, like, I got to pay $1,000. What the hell? I got to come in my pocket now, Joanne. Go and sell that doll hair to your closest distributor. I know you've been distributing that doll hair out and you're pretending it's human hair. You're selling it to people in India because you know that they need that human hair. They like the human hair from America. And you're sending it over pretending that it's human hair. I caught you out. This is the thing. You got the Soros name, and everybody's just like, okay, we trust you. They're trusting the Soros back there. Oh, it must be George Soros's daughter. We will take that doll hair. We'll take that real hair, for human hair. She's selling it for a profit right now. She's been investing in Bibu Poo Poo. Hey, Joanne, if you get Bibu Poo Poo, let me know, when you plan on selling it. Because I don't have time to look at it all day long. Be like, ooh, it's up. Ooh, it's down. Let me sell it. It's up. I don't have the time. So give me a little text. Shoot me a text when Bibu Poo Poo's doing like on fire. It's going up through the roof. I got Bibu Poo Poo everywhere. You can smell it. You can smell the Bibu Poo Poo. It's everywhere. You're like, yeah, I'm definitely in India. Like, you don't know. Like, it feels like it. You're kind of Calcutta situation. You're walking through the streets. The pits. They're all over there. Well, you're talking about like one of the dirtiest situations in the world, right? Mm-hmm. Joanne's been doing that lately with her massive heart. It's just what happens, you know. But remember, Bee Boo Poo Poo is not currently available on the Coinbase system. You have to go to a special page. It's called Crypto Poopy Pants. You can go to Crypto Poopy Pants in order to pick up your favorite Bee Boo Poo Poo coin. You know, they also have I freaking can't. They also have an altcoin from the Bee Boo Poo Poo you may want to look into. It's called Scribbity Boobity Boo. That one's currently available. Squibbity boobity boo. When you get the squibbity boobity boo situation on the Coinbase, you're gonna see immediately you're in a good position. You're gonna be like, wow, look at my portfolio. I got Bee Bee Poo Poo and I got Squibbity Boobity Boo. How are we on? Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody know about the Bee Bee Poo Poo. You let people know about Bee Bee Poo Poo. You going on TikTok doing Bee Bee Poo Poos. Guys, you gotta check this out. Look, I'm giving you the stock trade of the day. Just crypto. You wanna know the crypto? You wanna know the one that's gonna pop? Yo, you gotta come here, follow me. I know what's up, dude. You can do the crypto. Gotta get the Bee Bee Poo Poo. You want XRP? No, XRP's crap. You want Bitcoin? Yeah, that's okay. But no, you gotta Bee Bee Poo Poo it. You do a Bee Bee Poo Poo situation right now? You're through the roof when it goes to 1.5%. Like up, you know, you get the Bee Bee Poo Poo, right? First guy in history who came into his pocket afterwards was like, how do I owe money? What happened? I was supposed to only lose what I put in. They made me go into my pocket even more. It was like the card game in the city when they're like, which one's the queen? Dibbity boo, bibbity bobbity boo. You're doing a full Monty on me? Do a full Monty situation. It's the queen's right there. Man, that ain't queen. What do you mean? I saw you put the queen right there. Flippity flappity flew. No, it's not there. It's over here. He did the quick. That guy was good with his hands, right? Well, I don't got any cash. Well, we'll walk with you over to the ATM. What are we talking about over here? Going over ATM, taking out, peeling off $200. Here you go. Sorry about that. You got me here. I had to go into my pocket more because you're doing like, you know, the classic card shell game situation. You know what I mean? Bee Bee Poo Poo. You know, Bee Bee Poo Poo is gonna. All of a sudden, you're going to hear about it everywhere. Like, right now, the way they're talking about Doge. Look, guys, it's the Doge. You got to get the Doge. You got a freaking Doge situation? Done. You're done, dude. You were, like, way done. Months ago, you're good. Now, done. You get rid of the freaking Doge. Bee Bee Poo Poo it. If you're not Bee Bee Poo Pooing, I'm thinking, like, you need to buy at least 1 trillion shares of Bee Bee Poo Poo in order to be in a safe position to come out ahead. 1 trillion shares cost you about $7.34. That's not bad, dude. You're ready to roll. You got 1 trillion shares. When that 734 goes up to like profit, you sell that thing, you know, and then you double down. You go back in as soon as it goes down. Go up, go down. Because Bee Bee Poo Poo is very volatile. All right, right now they've got like a Series B2 going, and they got like Article Situation B going. So they're going with it, right? People are like, yay, Bee Bee Poo Poo. Stock Exchange, they've been talking about the Bee Bee Poo Poo. Guys, I think we should bring it on Coinbase. I think we should get it into all the other stores. You know what I mean? Get it on the Binance, all these things, right? They're doing it. And I'm like, I get it. I am not only a Bee Bee Poo Poo like supporter, I'm also a client. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in there, I'm doing it. And like when you're there as a Bee Bee Poo Poo like sponsor and you're there kind of pitching, because we make phone calls all day long. I'll get on the call and it'll be like, yeah, Tommy, what's up? Yeah, this is Philip. Yeah, from over at Bee Bee Poo Poo. Check it out. You know what's happening with Bee Bee Poo Poo? Yeah. Through the friggin' roof. You tell all your traders. You let everybody know on the floor. Bee Bee Poo Poo? It's the next Shiba Boo Boo. Remember Shiba Boo Boo? That one was friggin' awesome. People went crazy with Shiba Boo Boo. This one, Bee Bee Poo Poo's. That's the next Shiba Poo Poo. Because it's hot. It's going up. Wildfire. They're doing a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. You're like, look, I can't tell you too much right now. But what I can tell you is this. If I could sell my house today and take all the proceeds and buy Bee Bee Poo Poo,
I'm Glenn Youngkin, candidate for governor, and I sponsored this.
Glenn, are you freaking kidding me?
Thanks for your vote, ma'am.
I would never vote for you, Glenn. I'd do it. I'd do it right now. No, hold on. I don't want anybody here on the floor to know what I'm telling you. But this one right here, talk about putting your kids through college, right? That's what I'm talking about, John. Right? You take your kids. You're like, I paid off my freaking college this week. Woo? Yeah, that's right. You tell your wife Grace to shut her freaking hole. I'm telling you how you can make some money. You want to make some serious cash? You listen to me. BB Poo Poo. That is the one. It's going from 0 to 1,000,000. That's right. To the moon. Everybody talking about the moon? No, we're talking about BB Poo Poo. To the friggin' moon, John. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I got to take other phone calls. I'm here letting you know the inside scoop. You know what I mean? The BB Poo Poo. Put it all on the line. What do you got to invest? That's good. I mean, $5,000's good, but I mean, if you could put 50 in, you're looking good. You're going to be in position A. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have enough BB poo-poo that when it doubles, triples, quadruples, and then octuplets, that's when we really get somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you're going to be pumped. You're going to be like, yeah, I got BB poo-poo. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, just place your order. Yeah, just put it in with Joanne. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. You see? That's how you sell that's how you sell a shark, a whale. That's how you sell a whale. Boom! Yeah, that's right, Timmy. What, you can't do that. I saw you make a phone call. You're terrible. I got BB poo-poo. Yeah, you got BB crap. You got BB crap over there, Tim. This is Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, that's what you sound like. Why don't you freaking film me? You can just take a little tip from me, dude. Grab your camera. Just do it. I'll give you one more. This is a freebie. All right, Tim. Hold on. This isn't just doing a cold call situation right here. You want a cold call situation, Tim? This is how you cold call. You're getting freaking top-notch leads. You know, you're getting top-notch leads here, and I'm just trying to get, like, anything. You give me a little piece, Al Pacino style, Glengarry Glen Ross, you know what I mean? Like, I want the good leads. You're taking all the leads, and you still can't close them. You can't close anything. Can't even close a friggin' door. I saw you left the door open when you left. You left the other day, leave the friggin' door open? Would you grow up in a barn? You can't even close a door. So bad at sales. Can't close a deal or a friggin' door. What are we doing? BB. I'm telling you, this is how we do it right here. Hi. Yes. Who am I speaking with? Hi, Joe Ellen. How are you? Yes. No, this is Peter Bishop. Yes, I'm here at BB Poo Poo. I don't know if you've heard of our altcoin, but it's going to the friggin' moon. Mary, you haven't heard of BB Poo Poo, Joellen? I have to tell you something, okay? I have to keep my voice down because I don't want anybody here to know what I'm telling you. But BB Poo Poo, it's the next shooby-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's right. That's right. It's the next shibbity-dibbity-doo-doo. And if you're on board today, we can make you profit. Yeah, no, I mean, like, you just have to make it a sizable investment. And when you do that, you're going to see those extra zeros at the very end of your number. So just give me an example. You put in $350,000, right? You're going to see another zero at the end of that 350. I don't know. Well, look, Joe Ellen, that's not my purview. I'm just letting you know where BB Poo Poo's going, okay? Through the friggin' roof. Yeah, we don't use that, like, term very often. We don't go, like, it's going to the moon very often, Joe Ellen. That's not when we walk around. Shut up, Tim. Don't use my line. That's not when we walk around just throwing around in the bullpen, you know, like, it's going to the friggin' moon, Joe Ellen. You know, but it's going to the friggin' moon, Joanne. I mean, listen, I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you the inside scoop before, like, everybody buys it. And then you're like, I should have done it. And, like, everybody's doing it. And then you're, like, the last one in. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Joe Ellen. When I give you these phone calls, it's because you're getting the inside scoop. Okay, this is insider information. Don't let anybody know that I told you this. But BB Poo Poo, That's why. That's where you want to put your freaking money. Put everything you are on BB Poo Poo. Yeah, I'm talking about selling clothing, selling your cars. You go out and sell your jewelry. You go out and sell your kids. Whatever you got to do, you put it all on the friggin' line for BB Poo Poo. You're going to double down, triple down, quadruple down. And before you know it, you're going to call me back and say, thank you. Thank you, Peter Bishop. Thank you so much for giving me the keys to my retirement.
eToro is a social trading platform with over a dozen cryptocurrencies and the ability to copy
Do you
traders.
have BB Poo Poo? No, that sounds great. That sounds great, Joe Allen. So how much should I put you down for? Oh, $550,000. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo. $550,000 of BB Poo Poo. And I'm going to put that order in right now. I'm going to put that order back there with Joanne, Joellen. Joellen, I got a Joanne here. Yeah. And she's got I don't want to get into it. She's got an issue going on. She went and got a baboo. Shoot, you know what that is? And when she gets like 4 bugaboos. And when she came out, she was lopsided. And then she had a gigantocarditis situation. It's a whole other thing we're not going to get into right now because I got to get your order in. We got to get your order in now while BB Poo Poo is still at a minimum. We don't want it to just burst out. It's bursting out today. Joe Ellen, bursting out through the freaking roof today. Through the moon. We got a freaking moon, Joe Ellen. Yeah, no, I'm putting the order. Joanne. Hold on. Joe Ellen, I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I got to yell at my freaking number 2. Yeah, one moment, please. Joanne, I'm here. I got a whale. Put it in. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good now. Joanne's all over it. She was just filing the Zabrowski file. Yeah, I know. She's coming through right now. She's putting in your order. $550K. You're going to be sitting on top of the world, Joe Ellen. When that BB Poo Poo goes to the friggin' moon today, tomorrow, next day, it's going there, okay? You be patient. Okay, when I say today, that means could be somewhere in the next calendar decade. Okay, you got to make sure you pay attention. Stay afloat. You watch the freaking stock market all day long. No, we don't watch it and tell you when it's down and sell it for you. That's on you. That's on you, Joe Ellen. No, I'm sorry. You can't cancel it now. No, Joanne already put the freaking order through. $550K. Chickadee ching. I took my commission already. You're done. Yeah. No, you're done. You own the BB Poo Poo. That's yours. Who are you going to do it? You can't. There's no give back. You go, I'm giving back my BB Poo Poo. You can't do that. It's taken off the exchange. It's in your freaking wallet now. You got it in your portfolio. Wait, hold on a minute. Why don't you open up your portfolio real quick? Yeah, I'll wait. I'll hold. You open up your portfolio. Open up your freaking wallet. Coinbase situation. You take a look. That's right. BB Poo Poo right there. You're trying to challenge me and say, you already have it ready in your freaking portfolio. You can't go. There's no givebacks. You're done. Once you put the order in, your money's in my pocket. Yeah, I took a bigger cut than normal. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. And I know what it is. You don't know what it is, okay? But I make it, and it's big time. Yeah, I'm going home buying a freaking a Rolls on your sale. That's right. Basically, like $50,000 of your money went to the stock. The other's in my friggin' pocket. Yeah, no, BB Poo Poo's dead. Dead. It's a friggin' shack in the middle of Oklahoma. Yeah, there's a sign on the outside that says BB Poo Poo in crayon. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Look, I know that was pertinent information. You should have listened. I said it to you. You weren't listening. You're there on the line. You're like, BB Poo Poo, I can't wait. Here's $1 million. You want to give me another $450? Make $1 million? I'll send it to the shack. I'll give them the other 50. I get 400. I'm chilling. At $900K, they got 100. You got some friggin' BB Poo Poo in your pants. Yeah. I'm sorry. No, you just got totally conned. Yeah, no, this is a Leonardo DiCaprio situation. We're selling people on crap stocks. Yeah, you think you're winning big, and you give me your life savings, and now your complete life is destroyed. Yeah, job well done. I know. Yeah, Tony, I know. I got another one over here. 550K. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I know it stings. Yeah. No, but you got to look. Sometimes you got to take a friggin' loss. You know what I mean, Joe Ellen? Sometimes you take a loss and you're like, I get it. Yeah, I put it out there. I was going for the BB poo poo. And when you realize that you had nothing but a triple friggin' diaper on and with some soilage inside from a sleep sofa, you're like, yep, I got taken. I opened up that friggin', the double diaper, triple diaper situation. And I'm like, there's no BB poo poo in there. There's just poo 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 in there. That's you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe Ellen. Now, Tony, she's crying right now. What do we do again when someone's crying? Oh, just hang up? Really? Joe Ellen, listen, they want me to hang up on you. They're just like, whatever. We don't care about her emotions, like at all. There's no recourse for you. No, you can't call anybody at all. That money's gone. I hope you have more. You didn't? Oh, geez. Yeah, no, sorry, no givebacks. All right, yeah, sorry, gotta go. Eesh, she's crying still, Tony. I feel kind of bad when we do that, Tony. Like, maybe we should be a little bit more about it, Like, we're gonna hurt someone's feelings? Like, break their soul, their will to live? Take 550K? Give them BB poo-poo?
Opportunity Matters Fund sponsored and is responsible for the content of this ad.
No, they're not. I'm about to...
Terry McAuliffe telling parents to sit down and shut up?
Yeah, let's watch this.
I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach.
Really?
Hi, I'm Senator Tim Scott. And
I like you, Tim. Just because of this message, I like you. I know that's the gig. What? I mean, how much? Call rolls. I'm going over there to pick up a friggin' car. Yeah, I want the Phantom, the convertible edition. With the one where the wheels go, and I could go out on the road, do like a hydraulics situation. Joanne sometimes should come along too for the ride when she doesn't have a, magnificent carditis, which you're going to see on Saturday. Make sure you're there for that one. That's going to be hilarious. But listen, we are sitting here. This is the day of my career, I would say, Tony, right? Tim, I was just trying to show you a little. Just trying to give you a little tip. Hey, film me, show you how you get a freaking deal done. How you could close a deal. May help you learn how to close a friggin' door, dude. But listen, you weren't paying attention. I got a whale, 550K. I peeled off my 95%. I'm doing it, right? And what are you doing? This is Tim from BB Poo Poo. You got BB Poo Poo situation? Tim, this is how you lead. You don't go like, hi, it's Tim at BB Poo Poo. You lead with a little bit of charm, a little bit of pizzazz. Hey, Jod, you go at him. You give him something. You don't go, hi, it's Tim from BB Poo Poo. What are we doing? You do a Tim from BB Poo Poo situation? I'm here trying to show you. It's about confidence, Tim. When you call, you say, hi, Janet. It's Tim from over at BB Poo Poo. You give him one of those, you're in the door. No, you got to learn how to freaking close it on the way out. This freaking guy, right? Tim, you got in with that one. You Janet, it's Tim from over here at BB Poo Poo. Yeah, the coin that's going to the friggin' moon? You give her one of those, and then you tell her, look, we never say that to people. We don't ever tell people it's going to the moon. Unless, that's right, unless it's going to the friggin' moon, Janet. It's going to the friggin' moon. I'll tell you. Oh, I got to keep this down. Then you do the whisper. You do the whisper situation, Tim. You take it down a level. Janet. Baby boo-boo. You get more baby boo-boo. You got it. You're good. This freaking guy over here, though. It's Tim. Terrible. Terrible Tim. The worst salesman in the freaking bullpen right now, No, I know. Julius, right? Julius is pretty good. He's been getting deals done. He closes them. Not Tim. Tim's got some sort of trouble. So he gets on the phone and he starts to just clam up, I get it, but what are we doing? You're here to sell. You're here to get deals done. You're here to break the will of another person on the other line. All right? You get them, give you gift cards, whatever the frig, right? No, Tim doesn't want to do that. Tim wants to just try to fumble through it. No, Tim, I gave you gold. I gave you free gold. You're there. And you're like, I don't want the gold. What do you want then? What do you want? You want BB poo poo? That's a great end to the bit when we do the movie. Goodness. Holy cow. It keeps going, but that's a great end to the scene. I would take anything but BB poo poo, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
If you're losing money as a trader, here's why. Emotion. That's the problem. See,
do you have BB? It's because you don't have BB poo poo. That's why you're losing money. What are we talking about here? That's why I love this show. Just never know what bit is going to come, what piece of music is going to come. BB poo poo? Freaking A, man. You know what I love is I love just blurting out the first freaking thing that comes to my mind, and then all of a sudden it becomes a whole 40-minute bit. What are we talking about? BB poo poo situation? Right, Joanne? Joanne, she's a major stockholder. She's been taking her doll hairs and trading them in for BB poo poo. And the board. She's in the board. There's a good chance, though, that she, it goes to one of her family members because, she's dealing with the gigantocarditis situation. I feel bad, in a way. Sort of. In a way I don't. I'm like, whatever, Joanne. You shouldn't have gotten a quadruple bugaboo. That's on you. That was on you. Going in there. I'm going to protect my neighbors and my friends and everybody else. You did nothing except for give yourself the most ridiculously large heart on the planet. What? No. Joanne wants me to tell you about the GoFundMe. Joanne, we're talking about crypto and about how they could donate crypto to the Renaissance Man. And you want to talk about your friggin' GoFundMe? Do you hear her back there filing? Ugh. And that wheezing. Right? I mean, how do you guys even hear me over that? I'm dealing with it, right? I'm doing my best. I'm trying, but she's been a lot. She's been a lot to handle, literally. That's not like a euphemism. She's literally a lot to handle, the heart. She's got a case of the heart time blues, And got a heart the size of Santa Fe, He's like, what are they doing? People are coming yodeling at the top of her heart. Yodel-lady-hoo. She's so freaking, you're like, oh, look at the views. You got views from the top of Joanne's gigantocarditis situation. People go up there, they're like, we don't need a drone. No. They just climb the top of the freaking Joanne's Affleck carditis. Yay! We're going up to Affleck carditis. Because when people start jumping on it, when they're like standing on it to take pictures, they actually inflame the situation up to an Affleck carditis. Now you're close to the stratosphere. Like almost it's hard to breathe a little bit. You climb up to the top and you're like, oh, look at the views. You're breathing like Joanne all of a sudden because there's no oxygen up there. You're so high up. You didn't pace yourself. You went it's like when you go into the sea and you get the, what are they called? The bends on the way back up. You got the reverse bends because you went up too quick to the top of Joanne. Affleck carditis. Look at this. Look at the view. Jeez, I'm breathing like Joanne. Yeah, there's no freaking air up here, dude. What are you doing? Oh, just snapping off a pic. You slide back down. Gigantocarditis. Shh. It becomes a ride. Joanne finds a way to make money, right? She's like, look, come and ride the gigantocarditis. It's the most exciting ride in Santa Fe. She goes out there and she's picking up, selling them $50 a ticket. They're coming out, they climb up to the top. They can't breathe. They slide down. They finally get their breath again. A lot of people make it almost to the top, pass out, and then they just wake up while they're sliding and they're like, yay! So it's a win-win. Like nobody felt like they were gypped, in a way. But she's really kind of peeling off the dollar bills, She's got the Benjamins and she's just like, yippity, yippity, you. I don't even know. I mean, the thing is, she's locked into a lifetime contract here. If she doesn't show up again tomorrow, we could send the marshals after her, the sheriffs. We could send in Men in Black, because that's a alien type of thing going on over there. We need a Men in Black situation. We got to go for secure, and we have to make sure that you're not going to be a threat, to humanity with your Affleck carditis situation. That was like the final ride where she made like the most money. She went and she decided to create a Model 2, and that was Affleck carditis. And people rode that, and they were like, freaking forget Everest. Forget Everest. I'm going on the Affleck carditis. It was the ultimate roller coaster ride. No, like, you didn't get a car to ride in. You just climb it, You got to grab onto the pegs on the side of Joanne's head and go all the way up and go around her belly, climb up it. You're up Everest style, 32,000. Looking around. You're about to pass out. No air at all. You slide backwards. You hit your head at the bottom of Joanne. No good. Remember that happened with Klaus? Yeah, Klaus, he was no good. Klaus was not the same after that one. Klaus should have known. You go up like this. You're going up like this. You don't go up like this. He's like sauntering up. Like, what are we doing? You don't saunter up Joanne's Affleck carditis to get to the top in order to get your view. You don't freaking do that.
eToro is a social trading platform with over a dozen cryptocurrencies and the ability to copy traders and portfolios, including one that tracks Twitter sentiment. You can see profiles and social feeds to see what's up with our community and learn how top traders trade. Intimidated? Worry not. You can trade risk-free with Virtual Portfolio. Heck yeah. eToro. We make smart crypto trading easy.
A lot of people that have cats are unknowingly doing something that is shortening their pet's life. I've been a veterinarian for 45 years, and I treated thousands of cats.
Once you started working on Mr. Toodles, he improved your...
Unbelievable. You grab the freaking... That's why they're there. You gotta grab them. They were placed there by previous climbers. So you get to the top. Slide it down. You're good to go. You paid $50. You got your shots. Joanne made some cash. Everyone's happy. Klaus, poor Klaus. Is it Klaus? Joanne, was it Klaus or Klaus? Oh, it was Klaus. I'm sorry. I always say it wrong. It was not Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. No, it was Klaus. I call him Klaus because I liked Santa Claus. When you're doing a Klaus situation, and you're climbing up to the top of a Joanne Affleck carditis in order to get that one shot that you've been just really looking for. Yeah, you could have gotten a drone, but no. You wanted to see if you can get it from on top of a human being, on top of a Giganta/Affleck carditis situation. And you did it. I'm proud of you. You did it. And now you can put that on your, TikTok page. Oh, look at me. I was at the top of Affleck carditis. And everybody's like, oh, I want to ride the Affleck carditis. They all come down. They're in Santa Fe. They're like, hey, we're here in Santa Fe. Where the hell is Joanne? Sorry, she's got a gig. She's back here, Renaissance Man headquarters. You're freaking back there in New Mexico waiting for her because she was there for an afternoon. You think that that's where the ride is? No, I'm sorry. She's up here East Coast style. If you want to come in, you got to, you already paid. You take a ride up here. You walk for the freaking car. We don't care. You come up here, East Coast style. Back again. Philly style. You know what I'm saying? Giving a little East Coast swing. And you're doing a Boys to Men style. That's what I'm talking about. You do Boys to Men. You coming out to Philly. Get some Philly cheesesteaks. You bring them over. Roscoe. Me and Roscoe are having some Phillies. Oh. That's the dream right there. You know what I mean? And you got to come. You better show up, do some Philly situations, because when you're a paying customer, I get it, but Joanne is here. She's got a gig, all right? She's got to do her filing here, Renaissance Man show, she's got to get the yoo-hoo, the woohoo guy, write the check, give him the check, stop wheezing. You know? It's just a lot that happens here on the Renaissance Man show, you know? Poor Joanne. I feel bad because she's going through her own thing, you know? And somehow I make it about me. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Joanne. That's my fault. It's my fault. I'm always just kind of making it about me instead of being like, oh my goodness, let's throw some money at that GoFundMe. Let me just give it to you so you know. Her GoFundMe is gofundme.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man show's ridiculously massive heart that we're calling Affleck carditis needs to be excised and replaced with a whale heart immediately by Menon. And when you put all that in, she's good, you know, and you're like donating. You could donate crypto too as well to Joanne. If you have BB Poo Poo, she's up for it. BB Poo Poo is the preferred, you know, crypto, you know, altcoin. You can go to altcoin situation, BB Poo Poo. You know, I kind of like breaking, you know, the new altcoin to be the one who starts it. I put $8,000 in BB Poo Poo in October 2021, and in October 2022 it was worth negative $400,322.06. How did that happen? By Menon. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. Sig, my brother, thank you so much for your donations. And Rob, thank you for joining the fam on the back end. Guys, there are many ways to support the show if you do have any. Oh my goodness. How freaking funny is that bit? BB Poo Poo. You know, when you got a BB Poo Poo and you're like on top of the world because everybody wants it, but you've got it, you know, they're like, where do I get it? You're like, sorry, we're fresh out. Yeah. Maybe you'd like our sister coin, PP Poo Poo. That one, we still have a few coins left. That was a family introduction because we couldn't, you know, we had no more of the BB Poo Poo. So, you know, the family members are like, it was like S-Coop was like, you know what I think we need to do? We need to come up with another option. Because when people don't have the ability to get BB Poo Poo anymore, and it goes through the friggin' moon, and you're on your way into a different galaxy, right? With the BB Poo Poo situation. PP Poo Poo. And we're all sitting there at the board table. We're like, yes, yes, PP Poo Poo. A lot of fans of the president. And they're like, yes, PP Poo Poo. And we're like, good, let's do it. So now we have PP Poo Poo as an altcoin for 2022 beyond BB Poo Poo. Because some people will still put it on the exchange occasionally. Like, I may want to sell a couple billion, you know, coins. I'll make a couple $trillion. Boom, biggity boo. Everybody gets their BB Poo Poo. But without something like that happening, PP Poo Poo. That's your option. Well, I'll invest in Bitcoin. All right. You want to go Bitcoin over PP Poo Poo? Whoa. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, you can't see the writing on the wall, can you? Bitcoin? Yeah. I don't know. 30 cents. As soon as people recognize the power behind PP Poo Poo, when they get to that and they feel it, right? And they're like, ooh, I can smell the aroma of the PP Poo Poo. That's a good thing, you know. It's throughout the house. I can smell the PP Poo Poo. It's everywhere. You know, when we're living in a world where all you smell is PP Poo Poo, that'll be the day. I'm just daydreaming, thinking about it. Like imagine you're walking around and all you smell is pee pee poo poo. You're like, yes, I got pee pee poo poo now. It's not just the president anymore. Like I got pee pee poo poo, and we're doing it. So the tough thing too is when you tell the maid, look, I don't want to get rid of the aroma. When you come and you clean up here, I do not want you to get rid of the smell, the effervescence of the pee pee poo poo. All right. We need it. It's kind of like our lifeline now, We had a BB poo poo for a little while, and that one we have on the shelf. We just look at it. We're like, ooh, look at the BB poo poo. That one's good. But now, it's all about pee pee poo poo and the smell of it. I want to ingest. I would ingest the pee pee poo poo because it's that like exciting of an altcoin. Like everybody's like, yay, I got pee pee poo poo. And like the whole world walking around excited about pee pee poo poo. I could see it. I think that would be something. It would be something to tune into, right? I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should invest all of my ducats into pee pee poo poo because I can't do it in BB poo poo anymore. They're out of the BB poo poo coin. I went out and look. I was on the coin. Yeah, no more BB poo poo. But they do have pee pee poo poo. You can get that one if you want to pick up some pee pee poo poo. Right now, it's a buy. It's listed on Kramer's buys list. Kramer's just, you can buy pee pee poo poo. Kramer did that one today. If you didn't see it, you got to tune in to the Kramer report or whatever the hell it's called. And he was like, money now with, that guy. And they were like, pee pee poo poo. If you don't get in on the pee pee poo poo, while it's being like really forced onto everybody, the pee pee poo poo is everywhere. You're starting to just feel it around you, It's like almost unsafe, with the pee pee poo poo situation. There's that much of it. It's volatile. Some areas smell worse than others. That was just that type of situation, But that's a forecast. I mean, I did see that. Someone talked about the possibility that next year, there's a side-by-side situation going where you got BB Poo Poo leading the friggin' way, right? And right below it, I mean, pee pee poo poo. Bitcoin? No, I'm sorry. That one was like good, 2018. Bitcoin. Oh, 2021 it worked out a little bit too. But if we're talking about future tense, if you're talking about the future, no, pee pee poo poo. BB poo poo. And don't forget shibbity bibbity boo. That one, shibbity bibbity boo is like, I don't know. I don't even really want to categorize shibbity bibbity boo because that one has to do with like quantum mechanics. When you do a shibbity bibbity boo and you're quantum mechanicsing it, you could really shake up the game. You know what I mean? So shibbity bibbity boo, that's a future, conversation. For now, you focus on BB poo and you figure out how to get it a little bit BB poo because that's going up. It's going up through the roof, through the friggin' moon. And then don't forget, of course, pee pee poo poo, which is going to be the next shiggity boo boo. Shiggity boo boo was really big in 2020. There was a big surge behind shiggity boo boo, and that one, it went up and down into the friggin' ocean. People were like, yay! Yeah. They all lost their money. That's why they were a little on edge when we came out with BB Poo Poo. They're like, I feel like I got a little bit of shade on the shiggity boo boo. Like that one, I feel like they really didn't treat us fair. Maybe we should hold off on the BB Poo Poo. And then the people that were like, I'm into it, they got in. They made out okay. Now those same people that were like on BB Poo Poo are the first ones in the door on PP Poo Poo. Oh yeah, they can't wait to get it and just grab it, to hold it. They want to take the bag of pee-pee, bag of poo-poo, and they're going. They're walking out that door, and they got it. The baby pee-pee poo-poo situation, they're good. They're good now. Now they're stocking up, ready. They're ready because when that thing hits new highs, right? Yeah. This is the unfortunately, this is the gift and the curse. Of being a math genius who understands the crypto market better than everybody. You know, you just can see all the ups and the downs, you know, and the ups right now, BB poo poo and PP poo poo. Again, years, 2023, we're going into shibbity shibbity boo boo. And that one, woo, you know, we get a quantum mechanics situation. That one's cool. Like, we're gonna all kill it on that one. I'll give you the heads up. I'll give you the heads up here. Renaissance Man situation, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do like a Einstein situation or John Nash. We're gonna write some friggin' equation on the wall. We got it. We're good. You know, when you create the next crypto coin, and then the next crypto coin, and the next crypto coin, it feels good. You know, it just feels good to give back. You know, to get people to say, "Oh, I found some value in that crypto coin that you created." You know, when you're able to provide that value, that's all we offer here. That pee poo poo and BB poo poo, shibbity shibbity boo boo, and shicky shicky choo. That one was the Elon Musk configuration after he had his child X127496269463444949674341. Chickity boo boo. That was at the end. That was why he's like, you know what? We were always doing hey, say X9 7 Tor 6 Olympic Jane chicka shiki boo boo. And then he's like, you know what we're gonna do? Shickity boo boo. We'll make that next. That'll be the next Tesla coin. He did the Tesla coin. It's gonna be a shickity boo boo. And I'm like, you can't do that one because now people are like trying to figure out how you say your kid's freaking name, and they can't, you know. X12 97 46321 774444 9633 1769 4471 shickity boo boo. I mean, who's gonna remember that besides me? Yeah, I don't know. When you're a math genius, X12 9743. I figured out the problem. He's like, oh, this is one equation no one's ever figured out. Excuse me. Yeah. When you're doing a Almark Einstein situation, you know, I mean, it happens when you're Back to the Future, Mark, and all of a sudden you're Almark, and you're just like, look, E equals MC squared, you know. People just don't understand when you're Almark, and you're just there in a patent office, and someone's like, oh, okay, stupid kid, and you're like, excuse me? E equals MC squared. And they're like, you know, who knew? Who knew that Almark was just going to make such a big impact, you know? Mark Stein. Maybe better as Mark Stein. Albert Mark Stein. I think that's better. When you're Albert Mark Stein and you're doing it, you know, Al Mark Einstein. I like them both. I'm both people. I'm Almark Einstein. I'm Almark Markstein. I'm a freaking double decker in it. And when you do the E equals MC squared situation, and you finally get the respect of your peers, you know, it feels good. It feels good. And you know, when they try to throw it by you, Elon Musk X1297644444. No, excuse me, I did that equation. Knocked it out of the friggin' park. Good Mark Hunting. I was there too. I'm there on the friggin' wall. Oh yeah, we got that one. I'm just gonna go clean that one office down the hallway, the classroom. I'm going to do mopping. I'm mopping down the hall. Excuse me, son. What are you doing? Why are you messing with these people's work? This is very important work. You shouldn't be messing with people's work. Why don't you go F yourself, dude? Why don't you go F yourself? I can't do, you can't say that, you can't go there. I would love to do it because I could do a really good Boston accent when we go there. When we go there and say that freaking word. Why don't you go frick yourself there, stupid? You go walk away, right? Excuse me, Professor, come here, look, I think it's right. Who is that guy? Let me go and ask the janitorial staff. Hey, who is that student who was doing some cleaning for you? That's not a student. He was in jail many times before. His father hit him with a friggin' wrench. Good Mark Hunting. You know. You like apples? How about them apples, right? You do that about an apple situation, and you're there. You know, it was tough shooting that film with Affleck. Nobody realizes what I had to deal with. They're like, I was freaking dealing with Affleck situation. You know, they're like, oh, look, good Mark, you need to go and stand like off state. I'm like, what do you mean off screen? You want me to get off screen? No, off state. What the frig? Yeah, you got to go to the other state. Affleck's in town. Huh? Yeah, Affleck came in to shoot a scene. They took a paper like cutout of you know, good Mark Hunting, and I'm sitting there. So Affleck could do his scene. They had me do my scene separately, off state, through a green screen behind me. I go back, right? I'm like, oh, it's going to be nice to meet Ben Affleck one day. They're like, no, sorry, you can't meet him. Why not? We're in a movie together. Just can't be in the same, you know, same area, same region. And that's going to be a rare occasion when he can figure out how to turn his face in the direction of you. You know, it's like the sun, you know. Right now, you're looking at the back of his friggin' head. You want to try to get him to turn? You have a conversation with Affleck head? By the time he turns that friggin' nog? Good luck. Seasons. No, it's like literally we're November 1st going into November 2nd. Yeah, good luck next October. What? We get a full freaking year? Yeah, exactly. Affleck head. It's one journey around the sun. We're pretty much a year, you know. I'm turning into. Man, you know, it's tough. It's tough when you got Affleck involved in anything like that. You know, when you're doing the problems on the wall, good Mark Hunting, and, you know, how about them apples, you know. My boy's wicked schmott, you know, they doing a Casey Affleck situation, you know. And that's, you know, it is what it is, guys. You can't say anything else about shooting off state. It's difficult. It's difficult shooting off state. You know, I mean, you're like, oh, I wanted to have my screen time with Affleck head. Nope. We had 187 cameras on Affleck head. Where are you going to freaking fit? Where are you going? We got to capture him from all angles, stitch it all together, shrink him down into normal human size. So when we have that scene take place, you're like, man, you know, Affleck head and good Mark Hunting look good on that screen together. Like they're meant to be there together, you know? But that took like freaking CGI situation. Have you ever been in like the same state with an Affleck head? Woo. It's tough. You have to, you know, to drive around the perimeter. Yeah. Just see if you can get a view. Like, oh, I hope there's a scenic road. How can you do? Sometimes you have to drive like this way, but that Affleck head is there. Like, where are you going to go? That's a tough time to be on the road. You know, tough time to be a driver. You know, you just never know how silly and crazy it's going to get here, do you, on the Renaissance Man Show? But we continue to get crazier and crazier every single day. Oh, my goodness, fam and friends. Did we do it again? Did we create another episode of BB Poo Poo going to town with Pee Pee Poo Poo? Shibbity Bibbity Boo? And then Affleck finishing us off there? Is that what just happened? Oh, can I say again how much I love this show? I enjoy being here with you every single time we can, creating magical moments. Do your part to share them, because this is what the world needs right now, is a step away from the madness to a different type of madness. Oh my goodness, fam and friends. So if you're here, say goodnight, or forever hold your peace, or at least till tomorrow. For day 1037 in a row. And don't forget, tomorrow at 5 p.m. we have a song premiere. believe it's 5 p.m. Let me just check. I'm going to give you the link so you can go over and sign in now. If you sign in now, you'll know. But please also telegram it. Telegram it. Let me see. Where's this premiere? Here we go. It's All Against One. This song is really cool. It's just like a jam with me and the guitar and the beat seat. That's it. There's no extra stuff. All Against One. Very cool song. I jammed on it yesterday. It was nice, the secondary part. But guys, let me give you this real quick. I'm going to give you a few links, okay? Here's the link to tomorrow's live premiere, which is currently at 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. tomorrow, and then at 9 p.m. we will have another premiere. I'll give you a little hint. I think I'm going this way. Press your luck! We did something the other day during the bit I dropped earlier today that was pretty crazy. Oh, by the way, the clip that dropped earlier, the Pablo Picasso BB Poo Poo clip, that's a crazy clip for one reason. It's the beginning of that show and the end of the show. That's the whole movie. And I took out the middle, but the middle was amazing too. But it would have been like an hour and a half movie, so I made it 30 minutes, 35 minutes, so we could really enjoy it. But it's the beginning of the show and the end of the show, the two comedy clips. The middle, we also did Press Your Luck and a few other things, so I didn't want to put that in there. I would have just made it way too long, plus it didn't really fit in with the vibe of what we were working with. So, tomorrow, I'm going to bring you Press Your Luck. Plus, I'm also editing right now, Three's Company. We still are going to be watching that movie most likely on Friday. So guys, if you know people who like movies, if you know people who like something that's different and unique, send them here. Because we're doing live movies every night at 9 o'clock. They're 30-minute movies. They're 30-minute mini movies. But every week or two, we're going to have full feature films here. That was my plan originally, and now we're doing it. We're done it. We're going to get the Three's Company movie out there. We're going to get the BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo movie out there. And then we're going to work out a Back to the Future Mark movie, because we've got so much of that content. I'll figure out editing that into something. And we are currently editing and filming Batmark and Supermark versus Dick Facce and Sonny the Stupid Fists. So, don't go anywhere. Just get excited, fam and friends, because I'm coming back tomorrow for more. Are you? Until then, fam, friends, Amber. Amber, we love seeing you. Cheryl, love seeing you. Rob, love seeing you. Francis Sage, awesome seeing you, bud. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow. Want to see you tomorrow, Francis. Hopefully. We'll be here around, we'll try to come on earlier tomorrow. We'll see. I'll try to shoot you guys a notice on Telegram. That was the other link I want to give you is Telegram. If someone can shoot that out on here, I don't have the ability from this computer. Telegram in it. We send links over there. We send little notes, and it's a great way for us to stay in contact while, you know, we're waiting to get back on the air together. And I also, one of the people in the Telegram chat, if not me, somebody, mostly it's going to be me, is going to let you know about 10 minutes before a premiere, 10 minutes before we go live. I always forget when I'm going live to do it, but premieres I always remember. So, guys, we had so much fun again tonight. Let me finish our little run through here. Greta, the other one, so awesome seeing you here. Jacqueline Grace, Juniper Berries. I'm going to share with you guys again one more time. I think the link is above, it's pinned, but my new album was just released. Check that out. And then I also want to share with you, okay, so you saw the intro and outro today, and you saw BB Poo Poo. This is, oh no, that intro and outro is different. That right there is my podcast. Go click the podcast and give a subscribe to that. You can join on any podcast platform, Spotify. It's all there. When you click that link, it will bring you to it. And I drop podcasts a couple times a week now. It's these shows. And that one was the one with BB Poo Poo. The one you just watched is part of that. But you listen to it while you drive in your car, which is awesome. And then my album. Again, that's pinned above, but I will share that one more time. I'm very proud of this, of every album I've released this year. I don't think there's a bad song we've released this year because they're all the moment happening and they're all really powerful words that come out. The best thing is the recent ones because I've had the lyrics at the bottom of the page and there's nothing better than that. Being able to read along with the song. Earlier songs I just didn't do it. It's a lot of work to do that, but I enjoy doing it for you because I enjoy reading them as well, and I relive the importance of them. I'm Glenn Youngkin,
candidate for governor.
I don't know what I'm putting on over here. But that right there is the album. It's on iTunes, you can get it anywhere. Just type in Mark Pires, and you'll be able to find 130 songs from 2021. And guess what? We have to write 39 more songs before the end of the year. Who's up for it? Probably have to write 30 because maybe 20, maybe 25, right? Because still got a lot on my phone we haven't been able to edit down. You know what one I really want to edit down is I got my cootie shots. Remember I did the cootie shot episode, and then I wrote a song that night. I got my cootie shot, circle, circle, dot, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. Oh, it's fire. I can't believe I sang that with another beat in the background. It's crazy. But cootie shots, crazy. I'm going to get that one rocked out for the next album. Man, we got a lot of content to get out there. I'll do my best, fam. I'll do my best. But until tomorrow, if you guys do want to support this program at all, there's many links below. And remember, I'm back for you regardless. But the way you can support this program is by sharing. Just tell anybody you know. This is where I go to find some peace every night. Why don't you come and join me? Let's hang out together. Let's laugh. Let's sing some songs. Let's be inspired. And let's remember that we all matter and that we have a love to share. And here every night we share it. So, fam and friends, Sub-Zero Carrie, S-Coop, Pamela Swan, Kibo, Jacqueline Grace, Greta the Great One. The other one, I like the Great One, Greta the Great One. We may have to switch that one. Can we do Greta the Great One? You are the Great One, Greta. Greta the Great One. And my brother Rob, thank you so much for joining me, being a part of this show and supporting the show. And Cheryl Niles, of course, same thing. Amber, all of you guys. Oh, Greta, listen, we're gonna take this thing to 1 million subs. I'm not trying for that, but that's where we're going. This just needs to get out. This is the crazy thing. I don't know. Again, I'm not looking forward to anything specific. I'd be happy if it's 13 people, 14 people the rest of my life. I would. But the reality is once the message starts to get out there, it's going to be like wildfire. The problem is right now, our voices are being muted. So we have to find some unique way to get the word out. And that's why I said start grabbing clips yourself. You go on, you watch something, you're watching it, oh man, I loved that 30 seconds of whatever it was. Just go and screen grab it yourself and blast it out there. Hey, this is a guy I watch every night. Come out and join. And it's a weird thing, but I do find a lot of a correlation. Don't want to get religious, but I do in a way. Like, I find a really interesting correlation to what a certain gentleman went through 2,000 plus years ago in order to get a message out, and he couldn't get his message out until it was basically over. But the reality is the persecution, the suppression, it feels like interestingly similar, where like you're putting out so much positivity and light, and it's just like not getting to the people that need it. It's weird, it's a very weird thing. So I think that tells me we're on the right path, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it came easy, nothing would make sense, but the fact that it's been a struggle to just get to the people that need it, and I still show up, is the importance of this. The importance of this, and this should be the message everybody gets, is I don't give a crap. If I cared about how many people were seeing me on a daily basis, I would have quit a long time ago. I don't care about that. I care that you, all 13 of you currently that are still here with me, are affected in a positive way, and you show up and you're here with me. That's what matters. And guess what? If we focus on us, then other people will come and join us because they'll want to be a part of what we have. Isn't it interesting that we're 13? And remember, 13's the greatest number ever. Don't ever let anybody tell you it's a bad number. It's the best number in history. The only reason it was ever considered a bad number is because Jesus and the 12 apostles. Oh, Judas is the 13th. No, Judas was not the 13th. Judas was the 12th apostle. But if you put them all in a group, Jesus was the 13th. You think that man would have put others in front of himself? It's not Jesus and the 12 apostles. It was the 12 apostles and Jesus. Don't ever fool yourself on that one. 13 is the ultimate number. It's my favorite number. I was born on the 13th. And I've always believed that number is special. My grandmother, she was extremely superstitious, and she used to like hate the number. She was terrified of the number. And my aunt, when she passed away, and she passed away before my grandmother, but she was born on June 13th. And my grandmother, her whole life, she said that, no, the hospital made a mistake. You were born June 3rd. And they always celebrated June 3rd. And my father, my uncles, and my everybody used to say, like, I think you were born on June 13th. And Grandma just didn't want you to be born on the 13th. She's so terrified, so superstitious. So she changed the date, or she said that the hospital made a mistake, all this crazy story her whole life. And so we're driving when she's 74, and I'm taking her to CVS to get her things. She'd get like Chips Ahoy for me and my brothers when we come over, because I was like 17, I think, at the time. And I'd take her to CVS, and she'd always say, I'm so sorry that I have to take you away from, hanging out with your friends. And I'm like, Grandma, like, I love spending time with you. How many times do I get to do this? And I already knew that she's 70, or like, how much time do I get left to spend these moments with my grandma, So I'd go, like, happily go and take her. I never felt like it was a burden at all, ever. I was so happy to spend time with her. And I said to her one day while we were driving, I said, Grandma, let me ask you a question. What's your issue with the number 13? Oh my God, this little Portuguese, 4'11", cutest lady in the world. That's us right there. That's my grandfather up there, my grandmother, and then I'm the guy in the middle down there. Little goofball. And my grandma was amazing. I love you guys. My grandma would feed the heck out of us. But anyway, so she's oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. And I said, Grandma, why would you say 13's a bad number? It's like the greatest number in history. And she starts again, oh my God. So I said, why do you think that it's a bad number? Explain to me. That's when she said it to me. I never heard this before. She goes, well, Jesus and the 12 apostles. And I said, what? She goes, Jesus and the 12 apostles, Judas the 13th. I said, and then, without even, just like this show is, it's all in the moment. I snapped right back. I go, Grandma. I said, but Jesus was putting everybody before himself. It was always the apostles and then Jesus. And she started laughing. I said, Jesus was the 13th. And then she started laughing. She never thought about it that way. I'm like, everything's how you think about it in life, So it's just a little side story about superstition, but in general, just a little important side note, just to show you how much I love this show and how much I'm willing to take this show wherever it's going in a moment and put whatever is going on aside in order to flush out that moment. I had a nice bowl of cereal here that I brought down at the beginning of all this, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to end the show, and then I'll finish my cereal. And 25 minutes later, a story about my grandma, a new bit, cereal. Which one's better? I'll answer that every single day for the rest of my life. So, famine friends, until tomorrow. Solar, good to see you, my friend. S-Coop, Pamela, Kibo, Jacqueline, Greta, the other one, or the great one, however you want to go. We're going both ways today. We love them both. My brother Rob and Cheryl Niles. Can't wait till we do it tomorrow. Keep your eye out for some notifications on Telegram, and one of the mods will hopefully be able to share at least the Telegram link so you can subscribe to the Telegram page. Or it's right below, guys. Just click the description after the show is over. And if you can leave a comment here, make sure you hit the like. Give a share. At least if you're telling people, whatever. Just get it out there. If you have a good time, tell somebody. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away. You got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam. Have a great night.